Yo, yo, yo. We had another episode, Pennies to Plenty. We got my guy, Sugar-Cain on. What's up with you, brother?
Hey, what's up with you, bro?
Man, so tell us about it, brother. You got big things going on. Zuffa Boxing.
Yeah.
Just watched your fight on Paramount with Brandon Lee, I believe his name is. Man, we got tons we want to talk about. But before we dive into all the juicy stuff, let's go ahead and get started. Let's talk about Sugar-Cain Sandoval. Tell us who you are, brother.
Sugar-Cain Sandoval. My real name's Cain Sandoval. Grew up, born and raised here in Sacramento. Half of my life was in North Highlands, Sacramento, and then my other in South Sac. So I've been everywhere, you know, seen both sides. I born and raised in the trenches.
Yeah.
You know, it made me who I am, though, you know, but started boxing at 5 years old. I've been fighting my whole life.
Yeah. So you've been fighting since you was 5. How old are you right now?
I'm 23.
23. So this is really all you know, huh?
This is all I know. I've been competing since I was 7.
Okay.
So yeah.
At 5 years old, who introduced you into the sport?
My father, my dad. Yeah.
Your father got you into it. So okay. So in the beginning of it, is this something that you wanted to do, or is it just like just something that pops want me to get into, or?
No, my dad didn't even encourage me to do it. Yeah. You know, he just order the fights, like the Pacquiao Morales fights or any fights that were going on. I watch it with him, and I just fell in love with the sport.
Yeah.
And so at 5 years old, I was already being that gym rat. I was in the boxing gyms, and yeah, it just nobody told me to do it. Nobody told me, oh, you have to do it.
Yeah.
It was more like I wanted to do it, and they just gave me the tools to guide me.
Okay. Let's talk about this one. So you said your dad introduced you into sports. At what point did you feel like boxing was going to be something that was going to be a career for you?
Oh, it was definitely my first tournament at 14 years old. It was in Kansas City, Missouri, the USA Nationals, 2016 USA Nationals.
Okay.
So first day there, it's a tournament where there's 4 rings going on at the same time. Somebody's competing in the ring, four different rings. Tournament style, right? So I fight the first day, I get a TKO, and I'm like, oh shit, perfect. Second day, I fight this dude. I give him a good fight. I lose, split decision. But then after, people are like, hey, you know who you just fought? This guy's an 18-time national champion.
Yeah. This
and that. Like, you really stood there and gave him some bell low-key. And I'm like, oh, damn. But then I did that, and then the whole week, I was just there with the team, watching my teammates fight. And then when I came back to Sacramento, what I'm used to. You feel me? Bullet casings on the floor, drugs on the floor, needles on the floor, just bullshit. You feel me? And I'm like, but boxing's my way out.
Yeah.
It has to be.
That's strong, you know what I mean? And every time I watch you, even with your fights, right, you have this type of South Sac swag, you know what I mean? Like this, you carry it with you, you know what I mean? Where you're from, you know what I mean? You don't shy away from that. You get what I'm saying? And that's something that I respect about you, because you're not changing, you know what I mean? I mean, essentially you have changed, but you're not letting yourself forget where you came from and some of the circumstances that, you know, that you came from. You feel what I'm saying? The things that you may have seen. So I could respect you for it, for sure, brother.
For sure, I appreciate that.
So you losing that fight though, right? You know, I was asking some of the other guests about this. You know, it's like iron sharpen iron. Is there something that you learned from that fighter? Because you went split decision with him. It's not like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You went toe to toe. So what did you pick up from him in losing that fight?
Mind you, when I went to that tournament, I was unranked. Nobody knew who I was. I was just a kid from Sacramento, and I'm still a kid from Sacramento. And going in there, giving him a good fight, knowing the experience he got, how many accolades he has, accomplishments he has. I have no national experience at this point. Yeah. So I went in there, gave him a good fight. It just shows the type of level I'm at. I'm there with them. Yeah. So right there, I knew like boxing my way out.
Okay, I see. So it was like you coming in fresh. So for you, even if it was a loss, it was still a win. You get what I'm saying? Because
yeah, definitely.
I don't even have the experience that you guys have. You get what I'm saying? So for me to be competing with y'all, oh yeah, I'm coming. You know what I'm
definitely.
That's why we get the Sugar-Cain today.
For sure.
Go ahead.
I'm getting proven wrong. Like, you know, I'm getting what's called doubted my whole life. Probably seen that I was unranked and thought he was gonna wash me. I gave him a good fight. He was doing, you know, he was praying that he won the fight. And when he won, he was like, hey bro, good ass fight. And I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah. Okay, so you're fighting. What was your amateur record looking like?
My amateur, man, I fought every weekend. Every weekend. My dad could vouch for me every weekend.
Yeah.
I have almost I want to say 150 to 200 fights. So honestly, my record, I don't know. There was times where I lose 4 fights in a row.
Yeah.
Then I win 3, and then I lose 5. It's like I just fought.
And while you're fighting amateurs, you're going through like 200, 300 fights, right? What's the vision? What's the goal in doing that? You know what I mean? Like,
It's just getting experience for the pros.
Yep.
Yeah, that's literally what my dad would tell me.
Yeah.
When I lose a fight, a close fight, and I feel bad, I feel down about it, he'd be like, "It's experience for the pros."
Yeah.
I've seen every style, I've seen every single trick, so it's just all the amateur I had from 7 years old to 17. It's all experience for the pros.
And shout out Pops too, you know what I mean? For real, for implanting that in your mind and letting you know that early on, like, but this is just practice. You get what I'm saying? Like, even early on in life, like, I like to tell myself that I would rather go through certain experiences early, so that way later on in life, I already know how to adapt, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Quit. The earlier you start in things, the better you are when you like you are right now.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
different proof of it, you feel me? So shout out Pops. Yeah. So during all this time in your amateur fighting, right? Was there a fight that changed your confidence as a boxer? I mean, I'm pretty sure you've always had that swag and that ostentatiousness, right? But was there a fight that was like, okay, yeah, I'm really like that?
Yeah, it was when my first national win. I won the whole tournament. All four fights, I fought ranked fighters, and then the second day I fought the number 2 seed. Like, he's already ranked. Like, whooped on him bad. And then the next day I fought a dude that knocked out everybody the whole tournament. Whooped his ass bad. Put that belt on him.
Yeah.
And then the tournament, and then for the finals, I fought this dude from Headbangers, Baltimore, Maryland. That's Tank's gym.
Yeah.
Or they work with Tank type shit. Oh, you know that dude Boog from Creed 3?
Yeah.
Yeah, him. He's a mid-man in that coach.
Okay.
And that he's a mid-man in that gym.
So mid-man, what is that? What does that actually do? That's like the person that is behind the glove.
Yeah, he's holding the mitts and shit.
I see, okay.
Yeah, so he was in the corner. Mind you, I think Creed already came out and he was in the movie. So, you feel me? Fought this kid from Baltimore, Headbangers. And they're known to knock people out in the amateurs.
Yeah. Went
in there, good a fight. I mean, I did a good fight. I won, and that's when I knew I was like, oh yeah, I'm him.
Yeah,
because all four fights were all different styles, and I adapted to every single style. So that's when I knew I was like, oh yeah, I'm for sure gonna do something with this.
No, I feel you. Was there ever a moment where you came against somebody and was like, oh, he's pretty good? You get what I'm saying?
Oh, definitely, yeah, definitely.
Okay.
For sure. Most of my amateur fights were against more experienced guys, because when I hit a certain point, some people didn't want to fight me. So they were like, oh, Cain needs to fight this guy that has, I had 6 fights. He's fight this guy that has 50 fights. Yeah. I'll fight him. I'll probably lose. I'll probably win. And it'd be no different. Yeah. I'll be like, but now at the national level, it's different. Because those fools fight, like, they're ranked in the nation. So when I beat 4 guys that are all ranked, oh yeah, I'm for sure doing something. Okay, so now that you're going through people and amateurs, right, and it's a little different, what made you decide to go pro? I turned pro at 19. I was supposed to turn pro at 18, but COVID happened and everything. Then I had a daughter too. During COVID, I had a COVID baby. And 2021, I turned 19. It was like, it's time to make that move. I've been amateur too long. Unless I wait for the 2024 Olympics, I'll be 21. But it's time to make that money. I had a kid. So I was like, time to make that money, time to lock in and put my talents to make a living. Yeah. And then, like, the program is compared to the amateur program. Oh, the amateurs and the pros are 2 different sports. They're 2 different sports. You know, amateurs, it was fun. I go to the tournaments, I'll hang out with the guys, after the fights, I go eat. And if we lose a fight or after we win the tournament, we go out, fuck around. Like, you feel me? It's chill. But pro boxing, it's like, it's your job. I feed my kids with this. So strict camps, 2 to 3 month camps, strict diet, running every other day, getting your sleep in, not going out. Like, this is my job. Like, I clock in, I clock out. I don't know, like, but as an amateur, man, I miss amateur days. They were so fun. No, I feel you. That's like AAU. You get what I'm saying? And also like in amateurs, you lose a fight, you can go to the gym, cool. You lose a fight in the pros, you might have to restart your whole career. Damn.
It's really that impactful.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. Okay. So what's your record right now, brother?
Just 18 wins, 1 loss, and 15 knockouts.
Okay, 18 wins, 1 loss, and you got 15 of those are knockouts. Yeah. That is hella impressive, bro.
I appreciate that, bro. Thank you.
Congratulations. But that is no surprise because, you know what I mean, how the work you put in amateurs. You feel what I'm saying? Sure. You knew you was going to be at this moment. But the question I want to ask you, bro, is do you feel like your record reflects the type of fighter you are?
Definitely. Mm-hmm. Definitely.
I mean, obviously having 15 knockouts, right?
Yeah.
What do you think? I mean, like I said, out of 18 of these, bro, you got 15 of them. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. That's the average is you're way over the average. You know, you're positive. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But what do you think? Like, it's the knuckles. You know what I mean? Like, what's going on? Like, you know what I mean? What do you think it is? Like, when you get that mode, it's like a killer instinct, right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You get on, you know, like, I'm finna get this dude, like right now. You know.
It's more of a like it's me or you.
Yeah.
In the ring, like cool, like your family's here, your kids are watching, but my kids are also watching on the TV. Ain't no way I'm gonna let them see me on the ground. Yeah. It's me or you in there. After you could shake your hand, I could shake your hand, give you a hug, get a beer or something. But in there, it's me or you, and it's definitely not gonna be me. It's gonna be you.
I love that mindset, but I ain't gonna lie, because it's like when your back's against the wall, I gotta really show you. You said it's either me or you, and you know, I refuse to go out. But now I want to just talk about it, bro. Like, you know, we talk about that, you know, and you know, with your 18 wins and 15 of them being knockouts, and then you end up going against somebody like Brandon Lee, right? Mm-hmm. This dude is 30-0. You know his record. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. And then you go against this dude. What's the mindset? Because it's like, you know, obviously this is a guy just like yourself, and his record proves it. You know what I mean? That he's coming hard. What was his knockouts? Do you know?
I think he had 23 knockouts.
So he had 23 out of the 30. So, you know, he's coming just like you coming. You know what I mean? Obviously, your record is at 18 and his at 30. What was the mindset going into that fight?
I'm gonna be honest, he ain't like that.
Yeah.
You ain't like that. Like, yeah, you knocked out these guys, but look at the guys I knocked out. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you got to the top. You got all you mannered up 30-0 so quick, but you didn't go through shit. You didn't go through anything. Like me and my manager, shout out Oscar. We went through some shit, you know, to getting me fights, because I got to a point where nobody at a good competition level wanted to fight me.
Yeah.
I got up to 11-0 with 11 knockouts. My first 11 fights were all by knockout. And then I fought, they're like, oh, nobody wants to fight Cain, so who's going to fight him? Mm-hmm. So this former Olympian, I fought him, got to 12-0. And then he just started going there. I started fighting more top competition. And I feel like Brandon Lee's first real test was me. And obviously he didn't pass it. I whooped his ass. But I just knew he wasn't built like that. He wasn't built like that.
No, I feel you. The background definitely reflects.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like I said, you carry South Sac well. This is a very South Sac answer. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
In a respectable way. You know what I'm saying? But bro, I'm coming for you. You know what I mean? Because we deal with a lot out here.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Sure.
I'm not trying to, put none of that in it, but you get what I'm saying. I wanted to talk about something that I noticed, you know what I mean, when you had won the fight against Brandon Lee. Before we move further into that, you had looked up into the sky. You pointed to the sky, and I seen that you was giving a moment to God. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Can you tell us how important God has been in your journey? You know what I mean? Even right now, you know?
Yeah, in the beginning of my career, it was more like I felt like I was giving myself all the credit, giving myself, like, I did this. And then, God will put you in a position that he'll put you down, make you get on your knees and beg for forgiveness. Mm-hmm. And he put me in some situations like that, growing up, fast lifestyle, young, getting a lot of money. You fall into, certain things. You fall into lust. You fall into thinking you're better than everybody else. And, God really put me in a position where instead of me taking credit, I got to give the credit to him, all the glory to him. Because, you know how it is growing up in Sacramento, bro. It's just some bullshit. Mm-hmm. You either fall into the environment or you just become a statistic, a number. And I feel like God gave me talent to show the people that they could do it too. Mm-hmm. So, when I do that, it's like God first, God did. All glory to Him.
Yeah, no, definitely, man. That's a very great answer, And like you said, most people end up falling victims to their environment because of what happens around here. I was just talking to somebody else today about that. You know what I mean? Literally, it's designed like that. So for you to so young, and also like I said, shout out to Pops to have you in sports so that you can identify that gift. You feel what I'm saying? To find a way out. You feel what I'm saying? Of this bullshit that be happening. That's more to you, bro, for real, because you identified that at a young age. You know what I mean? Like I said, shout out to Pops. But real quick, like I said, I've been seeing you've been going at Brandon Lee. What was the talks beforehand? Like, what kind of fueled this? You know what I mean? I want to know.
Yeah. So, all right. So this is all right. So the Brandon Lee thing started when he posted a poster of himself, AI poster, matter of fact, and it was me. Like AI, obviously, my chain spelled wrong and shit. I'm like, what the fuck is this? And he's putting man down. Hashtag man down, like he gonna drop me and shit. And I'm like, bro, you're not like that.
Yeah.
And then he started putting like these AI videos. Mind you, these are all AI of him like beating me up and shit. And I'm like, bro, you're not like that. And then so after the fact, I can't watch. Obviously, I'm fighting. I'm in the ring already. I can't watch like the TV replays and shit. The TV what he says and shit.
Yeah.
So he was calling me like a punk ass bitch. He was telling me like, oh, I'm better looking than him.
Yeah.
I'm this and that than him. Talking about me.
Yeah.
And I'm like, so when I found out after the fight that he was talking mad shit, I'm like, bro, you're a fucking clown.
Yeah.
Like, you're not like that. Like, you're calling me a punk bitch when you know you're not like that. Like, call me that. You can't call me that shit. So I was in the fucking hospital. Because we both went to the hospital precautionary. Nevada State Athletic Commission told us we had to go because it was a hard fight.
Yeah.
Well, shit, I barely got hit, but you feel me? He was standing up. I was in the stretcher. I was on the phone with my cousin. I'm like, man, bro, I just put a hella belt to that fool, this and that. My manager standing right in front of me like, he's right behind you. I'm like, oh, I know he's right behind me. Yeah, he a bitch. He ain't gonna do shit. And I'm like, I just whooped his ass. I whooped his ass again. Like, bro, he does not like that, bro. And then like he want to say, back to it, he's like, oh, I'm better looking than him, bro. Why was your bitch in my views? Let's talk about it. And then I'm like, bro, your bitch was in my views talking about, and then you talking about I'm better looking than him, I'm smarter than him. You might be smarter than me, but in that ring, you not, bro. Simple. But it's like, you want to call me a punk bitch? Bro, I ain't no punk bitch, bro. Come on, don't do that to me. Like, don't talk like that. You're not like that. You're not like that. You're a rich kid, like, bro. Yeah. Like, if you want to get down to it, we could get down to it. But it's like, I already whooped his ass in front of millions. So it's all good. It was a good fight. Respect to him for taking this belt. Thank you.
Nah, I hear you, brother. I hear you. That shit will enrage me too. Normally people will be like, humble thyself, right? But I wouldn't even tell you that, bro, because if you posting AI videos of me getting knocked out by you, you feel what I'm saying? How you expect for me to come right now? You feel me? Like,
bro, that's a thing too. I was just like, what is? You're not like that.
Yeah, and on another level too, that's like psychological, bro, because you out here visualizing yourself, you know what I mean? And you trying to plant that in my mind, you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let me ask you this, bro. When you, the face-off, was this before or after the face-off?
This was, what was?
Like all the talking and all this stuff.
This was after.
So after the face-off. So when you finally got your chance to get him in the ring, like, just how sweet was that, bro?
It was good, because first 3 rounds, was like, I'm a boxing, right? I'm gonna do him. And he thought he was winning. He's like, oh, this kid scared me, cause circling the ring, trying to figure him out.
Yeah.
I know how the fuck he thinks. He thinks, oh, he scared me. He's all dancing and shit. I'm like, bro, I'm about to put this belt on you, bro. I was taking these body shots, taking the air out of him. Yeah. He didn't know what the fuck was going on. He's like, damn, where'd my legs go? Yeah, bro, I took that shit from you.
This man is strategic. I love that, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I really love that. That is crazy, bro. So you fighting this man, you letting your anger off, you getting that steam off. At what point did you know, like, oh yeah, I really got him right now? Like, I know for a fact that I'm finna turn this switch and everybody finna see what's going on.
I think the 8th or 7th.
Okay.
He missed a punch and I just laughed. I'm like, huh. And he was like, what? And he called me, you feel me? He's like, hoe ass, I'm like, hoe ass, huh? I'm like, well, you call me a what? I'm like, bro, you can't talk like that, bro. You wasn't raised in the trenches, bro. So I was all like, hoe ass. He called me a hoe ass, And I'm like, bro, you can't.
Why y'all mid-fight?
Yes. Okay. And I'm like, bro, what the fuck? He's like, you too slow. He's all doing his little dance. You too slow. And I'm like, all right, bet, bro. I'm gonna get on your ass. And then it's funny because the crowd started chanting, Brandon. And I'm like, oh, I'm gonna whoop his ass. Whoa, catch him, right? do my shit. I'm more hurting him, whooping his ass. Brown ends, and I'm like, bitch ass, like who, like I was on. The ref was like pushing me to my corner. Go back to your fucking corner. I was like, oh shit. And then after that, I just knew I broke his spirit because the way he walked back to the ring, he was like, he didn't know what the fuck to do.
So you could see that, like, that subtle change in his nature. You know what I mean? Like, how he had all that confidence. That's funny. You know what I mean? That, you got to pay attention to stuff like that.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? And little switches in people. You know what I mean? Like, damn, like, okay, that's how. Man, indicator, you feel me?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, growing up the way we had to grow up, we had to look at body language all the time. Like, if I say a certain thing to you and you like kind of move or you kind of smile, like it so shows how you are. So I look at that. I'm like, if I hit you with this shot and you fucking, oh yeah, that shit hurt. Like, you feel me? But with him, when I talk my shit, after I said that to him at the end of the round, I said that shit to him at the end of the round, and I seen him like not say shit back or just like he was just like, damn. I can see that look. I'm like, oh yeah, it's over.
Yeah, because now he's not joking around with you no more.
Yeah.
Trying to take shit serious.
Yeah, now all of a sudden he want to take shit serious.
It's crazy because I put your fight on at work.
Yeah.
I'm like, everybody got to see this. You feel me? And I'm just watching you fight. I'm like, he is giving him belt to ass, like literally. And it was crazy because I seen him talking shit, like whispering in your ear, like, what? You know what I'm saying? Just talking shit. And it's like, how can you sit here and talk shit and get it belt?
Yeah,
you know
that's what I'm saying. I'm like, bro, you're not like that. Like, that shit ain't gonna help you. And
go ahead, bro. My bad.
I just don't know, man. Like, that dude, respect to him for getting this belt and not quitting. Like, I seen Baby Boy. And when Baby Boy, I'm like, put your chin up. And I was like, oh, you got hard. But I ain't gonna start to whoop your ass. Like, you feel me? That's how I felt. I'm like, bro, you got hard, but I still gotta put that belt.
So, okay, so you got a fight coming up pretty soon, right? You want to talk to us about that?
Zuffa wants me back fall. They want to talk about October, November. Yeah, for sure. Okay,
how's that Zuffa program been for you, bro?
It's been perfect.
Yeah,
they love me over there.
So what made you want to sign to them?
It just made sense for my career. People are like, don't sign to them, don't do this. And I'm like, bro, you guys don't know the things we know. Yeah. You don't know the direction we're going. Yeah. And I honestly think Zuffa is the future.
Yeah. I seen somebody else, correct me if I'm wrong, Shakur.
Shakur Stevenson just signed.
So, like, how does that work? Do you guys get to interact with each other, be around each other, spar with each other? How does that go?
Since he's signed to Zuffa now, I'll probably see him at the Performance Institute in Vegas, the UFC Performance Institute. So I'll probably see him around there. Maybe a potential opponent. Yeah. Like, you never know. If you're under the Zuffa banner, we're all in a pool to fight each other.
Yeah. That's interesting. Like you said you see Zuffa as the future. So I got my eye on Zuffa, bro, because you see something that I don't see. You know what I mean? Not saying that I don't see that because I'm new to the sport. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm trying to see what you see as far as the future. And obviously you have predominant names like yourself. And then, like I said, I did my research in Shakur Stevens. I know a little bit about him myself. So, man, I can't wait. You know what I mean? To see what's going on under the umbrella in this banner.
Yeah, and Zuffa, like, some other promoters, like, you know who's going to win. Like, obviously the 11-0 guy is going to beat the 4-50 guy. Like, you feel me? Like, in Zuffa, it's all 50-50 fights, entertaining fights. It's all 50. Like, you see, I was 17-1. Dude was 30-0. And the fight, the main event, they're like 1 loss or 2 losses. Like, it's all 50-50 fights.
Okay. Well, man, before we wrap up the interview, my boy Dre usually asks 3 questions. 3 questions to you, Dre.
Yeah, so we like to encourage you. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, I know you got kids looking up to you, and I see that you have a daughter. You know what I'm saying?
I have 2 daughters.
2 daughters.
Yeah,
and you know what I'm saying. So what would you say to them? Like, what would 3 words of wisdom you could give to the youth that's watching?
3 words.
3, just not 3 words, but just 3 good advice.
All right, I'll give you 3 words. Just 3 things, like right here. The difference between me and the other people I started off boxing with is I didn't give up. That's the only thing that happened. I don't give up on your dreams. No matter how hard it gets, it's going to be bad days, low days, days you don't want to, if you're in your school, days you don't want to study. If you're training for something, days you don't want to go to practice, days you don't want to diet. But you have to fight through those days and just don't give up on them, because one day that dream is going to come true, and just don't give up on your dreams.
Okay. Man, that was a good one. For being on the podcast, brother. man, you don't even understand how much you being here is helping our foundation. You know, we view you as somebody that's highly successful, and obviously you being out of Sacramento, that's important to us. You know what I mean?
Because I appreciate that. There's
going to be another young Cain. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just like yourself, who's going to be following the blueprint, just like you, and he's going to need the role model and the example to exemplify from. So, Sugar-Cain, thank you for stopping by, brother.
No,
we appreciate you.
Appreciate you, man.